Alright, so here it is in all its busted glory. Came in off the truck last night around 8:30, and I gotta say, initial impressions are pretty good. It's pretty dirty on the back of the vehicle from being on the transport, because this back part was actually facing the front on the transport. But other than that, it looks pretty good. We're going to take a look at the collision portion, and again, as confirmed before, this is the point of the collision right here. Was this was the radiator support right here. So this actually pushed everything back, and back here, it pushed this belt into the timing cover. The engine still runs. Everything still looks good on the timing belt, but I'm going to be pulling that off to check the timing belt on it. A little bit of a leak. It looks like power steering pump was leaking on it. Everything else not too bad looking here. Frame rails, good thing is the frame rails don't look like they were damaged at all. So this here, the welds for the radiator support broke right off of the mounting points here and right here. But again, good news, these frame rails are perfect. Looking all the way down, the frame rails look really good on both sides. So they're really straight on here. I don't see any sign that they were damaged at all in the crash. All these plastics, this plastic probably could be reused. And again, the collision pulled everything like this onto the engine. Cracked the cover a little bit, not too bad, just a little bit right here. They cut the lower radiator hose off, presumably at the body shop. The good news is the condenser lines still look pretty good on here. All the headlights and the fog lights are all missing. The bumper's missing on it. Headlights were probably wrecked. Those are gone. But the good news is this is definitely a salvageable vehicle. So we're going to be putting this one back together. And again, there's the hood damage here. If we pull the hood down, we can see that this was the point of impact right here. Probably very low speed, probably 15, 20 miles an hour at the most. Impact right here, and you can actually see this is the impact point right here. There's some scuffing on the hood that tells you that something went over it and pushed the hood backwards into the rest of the vehicle, which crushed everything there. So again, no frame damage, no airbag deployment. Everything looks really good. The fenders are really straight. No damage on the fenders here. Probably going to have to replace this bumper clip here over here on the passenger side, and just a little bit of, this is nothing. This can be bent back here. You can see the headlights were damaged, but this here, perfect good shape. That bumper clip looks pretty good. Everything else, really, there's just some surface rust, door ding. We can get that touched up. A little bit of scratching here on the back. And then up here, the rear spoiler is also damaged as well. Not a big deal. I have another one of those. Going along the driver's side car, a little bit of just some minor scratching there. There's some scratches there. A little bit of scratch. There's a door ding. Not really nitpicking on it, but overall, the car is in excellent condition. We look inside. The interior is just really good. A little bit of wear on the seat here, but that's to be expected with 12-year-old vehicle. We got a miscellaneous trim panel sitting on the floor. Back seats look really, really good. Headliner looks really, really good. So that's all good there. Everything else on the dash looks really good. Like I said, no airbag deployment on either side. The electronics all work on it. I took the battery out of it that came with it and put in a fresh brand new battery, and it was good. So yeah, we got 146,000 miles on the vehicle. Got the premium sound system on it as well. So that's a positive there. So yeah, it's got the subwoofer under the driver's seat. You have SI drive with the manual transmission. This is a very rare option. Like I said, only 561 of these were produced with the manual transmission. Homelink mirror. Let's see here. We got the Subaru manual inside here. Looks like all of the looks like the owner's manual, the original one. So that's good. That's a positive there. And then moment of truth here. She starts right up. Now we got the light for that. The battery light is on. The traction control light comes on, and the light here comes on. Brake light's on because parking brake is up, obviously, but the battery light is on because the alternator is not plugged in, or not running off the pulley. But we're also going to diagnose that traction control light that keeps flashing there in a future video. So, because it doesn't have a radiator, I'm not going to run it for too long. But yeah, couldn't be happier with this car. Going around to the back here, everything looks in really good shape. There's some trash inside the door here. And then there it is. The back end is pretty good. Let's see underneath here. Nothing down inside there. Looks like a full-size spare here because these are direct drive transmissions. So it's 50-50 all-wheel drive on this. 50-50, but it means 50% of the torque goes to the front wheels, 50 goes to the back. We got the cargo cover, but the other missing part is the shade here. That actually, my wife's car came with that one. But yeah, overall, let me know what you guys think. Was it a good buy? $750? Let me know.